You're watching Winging It Down Under, so stay tuned for another exciting episode as we battle through a heat wave with a broken air conditioner and make a beeline to Mount Isa in the hopes of getting a new one installed. We explore this interesting outback mining town. This place is amazing.
They used to go down the mines.
How good is this, Steve? Look at this! And seek some cool relief underground on the Hard Times Mine Tour. It's absolutely fantastic.
Okay, so morning everyone. So today we're actually at Mary Kathleen at the moment, but we're going to head into Mount Isa because, believe it or not, it's starting to get quite hot up here, and you wouldn't believe it, our air conditioning has died on us. So we've got one, managed to order one. We've got one coming up to Mount Isa. I was going to fit it myself, but when I read how heavy it was, it's basically about 38 kilos, and for me to get that up on the roof, it won't fit through the skylights. I can't push it up through there, so I'd have to climb up the ladder with 36 kilos on my back and then get onto the roof without damaging anything. It's just not feasible. So I've rung a bloke in Mount Isa caravan repair place. He said he can do it for us, because he's got a forklift to get it up onto the roof. So yeah, so you won't get to see me fitting the air conditioner because I ain't doing it. It's too bloody heavy, and I'm too old to be scampering up ladders with 40 kilos on my back. So anyway, so that's what's on the agenda today. We'll head into Mount Isa. We'll wait for that to turn up, have a look around. We're going to do the mine tour, definitely, because that's really interesting. Going to do the mine tour, and then we'll probably start heading south then, heading back towards Redcliffe.
As we approached Mount Isa, the first thing that caught our eye was the towering chimney stack of the mine, situated right on the edge of town. Okay, so we made it to Mount Isa. Looks like a very interesting place. So we've just pulled up to fill up with water and empty the toilet, and then we're going to go and find a place to camp up and check out the town.
So we're at Mount Isa Information Centre. And we're just about to go in and have a walk around, have a look, and possibly book a
mining tour.
Which would be good, I think, really good.
So this here is a 3 millionth copper anode cast at Mount Isa mine. It's processed at the Mount Isa mine's copper smelter and then transported to the Mount Isa mine's Townsville copper refinery by train for further processing. And over here is a lead bullion block, same sort of thing, weighing 2 tons. Fascinating. So we're just in the Mount Isa Information Centre. They have a pretty big collection of ore and minerals and different rocks to look at, and a good display of machinery and artefacts relating to the mine.
elevator they used to go down the mines and stand there, put that down. Safety. Put the rail down, the safety rail, and that's down the mine.
Off you go. Oh, that's interesting. Mount Isa is the rodeo capital of Australia and home to the largest rodeo in the southern hemisphere. Didn't know that. Ah, there he is, hiding.
Mount Isa rodeo is huge.
Is it?
Yes.
That is an excellent spectacle and an occasional draw as Mount Isa stages its annual two-day rodeo.
Would you believe that we spent a good 2 hours just looking around the Mount Isa Information Centre? There was so much to look at, including the Mount Isa Heritage Display, the Rodeo Hall of Fame, and the Riversley Fossil Discovery Centre.
This place is so big. So much to see.
This place is amazing. Now we've been let into the fossil exhibition. I thought there was a snake on the floor. Oh,
There's a crocodile. Eh?
crocodile. Going into caves now. How good is this, Steve? Look at this.
Fossil bones and stuff.
Here he is again. He always finds a place to hide and sit. Yeah, you always find a little seat somewhere.
Yeah, and a movie.
Hiding. Yeah, watching a movie. We're right in front of the mine at Mount Isa. As you can see by the big sign with the 100 on it, it's 100 years old. It was established January 1924. In 1923, a fellow by the name of John Campbell Miles was passing through the area in search of gold. Some rocks on a nearby hillside caught his eye, which contained lead of exceptional quality and some significant quantities of silver. This discovery marked the beginning of the Mount Isa mines. Now, Mount Isa Mine is one of the world's leading producers of lead, silver, copper and zinc. It is also one of the world's greatest underground mines, 5 kilometres long and more than 1 kilometre wide, and in places almost 2 kilometres deep. So we're here at the John Campbell Miles Memorial Clock in the middle of Mount Isa, and apparently his ashes are beneath this clock here. This memorial provides a last resting place for the ashes of John Campbell Miles, whose discovery of lead ore in February 1923 resulted in the birth of Mount Isa. That's awesome.
Some
That's
memorial,
really awesome.
right in the middle of town.
Isn't that wonderful?
Go on down.
Oh, I stopped it a bit. Just watch the step
Yep.
when you come out. I stopped it because it didn't. So there's about 1.6 kilometres of tunnelling down here. Over at the mine there's well over 1400 kilometres of tunnelling. All good?
Yep. The 2-hour tour at the Hard Times mine was absolutely incredible. Our guide, a former miner, took us underground into a scaled-down replica of the Mount Isa mine. Nevertheless, it was quite an extensive area that they dug out, and it allowed us to experience the atmosphere and operations of a mine without the hazards of an active mine site.
That's that fan I just turned on. That's our ventilation.
Yep.
In the early days there was no electricity underground, it was just a ventilation.
How good is this?
While underground, we were shown various machinery and mucking units that had previously been used at the Mount Isa mine.
Mount Isa Mines built these back in the late 60s, early 70s. They built 33 of them in the workshop over there. So they designed them and built them. Cheaper than they could buy them back in the day. Front here is the boom, what we call the boom. So all your hydraulics and then you drill. That boom would stand straight up and down, pivots over that side, drills your holes up to the top, and then it'll pivot over this side, drill your holes down this side. Now this one holds 8 people, has a phone on the outside, so when you open it up, on the inside, there's a phone on the wall here.
We saw a safety pod, which is an airtight enclosure that provides workers with breathable air and essential supplies during an emergency until rescue teams can reach the miners. Our guide demonstrated the drilling process.
Bits of pipe with timbers for a platform to put your machine on. You might have a couple of these machines, one there, one over here. But you drill a series of holes up here, a certain length, drill all your holes and you charge them with explosives. And then once you charge them all up, you take all your stuff away for the first couple of runs. There you are. Righto, here it is.
Yep.
Here we go.
He then showed us how charges are placed into the rocks to be detonated, shifting tons of rock.
Keep hammering it in till you got it in about that far so you can hang the ladder off. Once it's in there, it's solid, you can't move it.
Steve detonated the explosives.
Just lift it up.
Yeah, just touch that, take it straight off. You only got to touch it.
I just got to touch it.
with the other lever, with that lever. Just
Oh, I touched, yeah, arc it across.
yeah, just arc it up. It's called a knife switch. That's your blast.
And then we went to the crib room where we hung up our tags to grab a bit of smoko. And we even had a go at drilling ourselves. So what did you think of the tour, Steve?
Very good, very good, very informative. Definitely worth doing.
Share it around. Righto. See you up there.
Right. It's very good, eh?
Bloody amazing. Bloody amazing.
I can't believe how much work they did.
I know, just for a tourist thing. Woohoo! We're out. Out in the heat. So we just did the hard time mine tour and it was absolutely fantastic.
It was really good. Really worthwhile doing.
Yeah. This tour was one of the highlights of our trip and an experience not to be missed in Mount Isa.
Morning everyone. So this morning we have hooked up the van and we've taken it to the caravan repair shop here, maintenance shop at Mount Isa. So we've just dropped the van off. He's going to put the new air conditioner in for us, and he luckily had some hinges for the tunnel boots. So once we get the van back, I will change the hinges on the tunnel boot. And now I think what we'll do is possibly head into town, look for some aircon because it's bloody hot already, and possibly get a coffee, something to eat. Brekkie. Yeah, in air conditioning, hopefully.
So that's the plan, and then I think tomorrow we're going to head off.
Yeah, we'll start heading south towards Burley way.
Yeah.
No?
So while we have our breakfast, we'll get the maps out and look at where we're off to next.
Yeah, you've got the map there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. Hi everyone. So as you know, we had an issue with our air conditioner up at Karumba. It failed on us, 40-degree heat, and it failed.
Yeah.
And we didn't know why. We thought it's, you know, the van's only a couple of years old, so it really shouldn't have failed. So anyway, we are back down here now at Mount Isa. We had to get onto Brisbane. We managed to find an air conditioner replacement one, the next model up, which is good. And we got that sent from Brisbane up to Mount Isa, and we managed to find a company here in Mount Isa, Mount Isa Caravan Repairs. Blake, he was really helpful, really good. He squeezed us in, and he's fitted it for us. And we found out the problem with the aircon was that it was invaded with those, they call them electric ants.
Yeah.
And he said what happens is they get into the electrical stuff, and they basically stop the circuits from opening or closing. So because the machine started working, we thought, oh, the machine's all right now. But he said it would have probably failed again eventually, because when he pulled the air conditioner out, the old one, it was full of these bloody electric ants.
Yeah, they were nesting in there.
They were nesting in there. And he said the machine is probably full of them. For some reason they like the electrics, I don't know why.
Yeah.
And the water, they like water. So
He took a photo.
He took a photo of it for us,
So
and
we'll put that in, because
we'll put that in the video.
The photo he sent.
Yeah, and it's he said the air conditioner was just full of them. He said, and the inside of the air conditioning unit he took out will be full of these ants. So at least we found out why the machine stopped working and then started working, and I couldn't. To me, that didn't make sense. But yeah, he said he has had that issue before with these electric ants. So beware if you see little tiny, they're really small.
Little red ones.
Little red ants. They're tiny little things, like 1 millimeter.
And they bite.
And they bite. Yeah, the little buggers bite. If you see them in your van, you need to start getting surface spray. Start spraying. Empty your cupboards. Get them things out, because they will destroy your electrical gear. It destroyed our air conditioner. The air conditioner was only like 2.5 years old.
Yeah.
You know, so it would have been fine.
It wasn't working, and then it started working again.
Yeah. But he said it probably would have failed again eventually, because they would have just gone back in there and short-circuited it, and it would have, failed. At any time it could have failed again. So they were nesting in there.
So we went to Woolies and we bought surface spray and ant spray and ant sand, and we're just going hard. We're spraying all the legs and
jockey wheel.
Try and get rid of them. He said eventually you'll get rid of them if you just keep on top of it.
Keep on top of it.
Spraying everywhere.
We emptied under the bed last night, and I pulled the cover and everything off over the top. There's a cover and everything where our gas heater is. So I pulled all those covers and everything off, and they were in there, behind where the gas heater was. They were just everywhere. We've pulled the overhead cupboards out. Everywhere we can, we could pull out. We're pulling stuff out and just basically cleaning it, spraying it with surface spray. So far today, we've only seen a couple over there, whereas before they were everywhere.
These electric ants are known to be around the northern Queensland
area.
Yeah.
So
and they're a problem. Yeah.
There's actually signs up, isn't there?
I've seen a few signs up saying, report any electric ants, and I wondered, what are they? What are those things? So we know what they are now.
Yeah, they've got an eradication program going. They're trying to get rid of them, because they're a problem. And they bite like, because they're so small you can hardly see that they're on you. Next thing you know, you're getting bitten by something, you can't even see it.
So sitting there getting bitten. So it cost us $3,000 probably all up around.
Yeah.
Just because of some ants.
Just because of the ants, because there was nothing wrong with the other aircon, just the ants basically stuffed it.
So if you see any of these little ants, get onto it.
We can't even show you on video because they're just too small to. I don't think the camera would even pick them up, even if we found some. And so if you see these little ants, little tiny red ants, you need to get onto it.
Spray.
This caravan is
Clean
now.
out your caravan.
This caravan is now going to be like a moving chemical factory.
Hold your breath, yummy.
Hold your breath, yummy. Yep.
Anyway, we got a newer, bigger and better, more quiet, more power efficient.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Apparently designed more for
Aircon.
off-grid, so being able to use on the inverter and stuff better.
What's it called? Dometic.
A Dometic Series 7 Pro. Dometic
Yeah.
Series 7 Pro it is. Supposedly got a lot more power and yeah, like Nina said, a lot more energy efficient, quieter. It's on now. It's on 24, but yeah, it's yeah.
So, thought we'd just let you know about that little situation we've just been through. Anyway, I need to start cleaning. I need to make sure these ants are all gone. So
Yeah.
I'm going to upend the caravan and do a deep clean.
I'm going to upend the tunnel boots after I put the new hinges on. So I'll do that.
That's life.
Well, that's life on the road. Shit happens. You can't do anything about it. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know there's ants up on the roof, and not up the roof every 5 minutes looking to see if there's ants up there.
Yeah.
I don't know. We knew they were inside the caravan, but we didn't realise that they can get into the electric. So today I'm also going to go out there and pull the cover off the back of the fridge, and I'm going to pull the cover off the hot water system, and I'm going to spray all around in there with
Do it.
with surface spray as well, because he said
Yeah.
anywhere he said they track along the electric wires. They love it. I don't know why, but
He said, yeah, spray your wires, didn't he?
yeah,
The electric wire.
they like the electric wires. It draws them to it or
That's
something.
why they're called electric ants.
I call them little.
Alright, anyway, I've got lots of cleaning to do, so we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're heading out from Mount Isa. Just wanted to say thanks again for watching this video. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you'd like to.
Yep.
And we'll see you in the next one.